We are here on Talk of the Town, and our good friends from Goosehead Insurance have joined me today. And of course, it's Meg Herman, and she's brought some new people with her, and this is Virginia and Taryn, and we're going to get to meet you guys in just a moment. But tell us a little bit, Meg, about building your team, what's going on in the market, why now is a great time to bring new people on.
Thank you, Betsy. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm so glad to see you.
And I'm so glad you asked, right? We are in a hard market. You and I have talked about it quite a bit.
Yes.
At this point, I would say that we are rationally optimistic about the market and where it's going. Hard markets are always followed by soft markets.
Right.
And I'm not just an optimist, even though I'm an optimist. I know that happens because of the time that we've studied, the last 50 years, we've studied hard markets and how it works. So I really feel that now, while things are difficult, is the very best time to build a world-class team.
Yeah.
And we're doing that. And
it's exciting.
Yeah,
it's
so
really
I'm super excited for you to meet Virginia and Taryn. And as we do it, what's going to happen and what's important for you as a consumer and for all of our friends and neighbors is that you have to meet people and visit with them live, eyeball to eyeball, with the documents to really understand what you have and what you need and are you comfortable and what's available. Because I promise you that what you have today will not be what you have as this market softens up. So the only way for us to do that effectively is to have just a great world-class team who's ready to meet people, meet our friends and neighbors in the community, and do great work.
Yeah, and as you said so many times as we've talked, it is really essential that you are looking through it every time you're going to renew of what you've got, because it's going to change so much, and it has changed so much.
Right.
And I think when you said rationally optimistic, I think maybe one of the first times we talked was about 18 months ago, and you said probably in about 18 months we might see some softening. So it's kind of exciting that we might see that. And so you guys, welcome aboard to Goosehead. It's so nice to meet both of you. So Taryn, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you guys started both together 5 months ago. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're in Savannah, so that kind of brings a whole new market here as well.
Yeah, I love being in Savannah. It's kind of fun. I can work, from the coast, from Savannah to Hilton Head, and I've had a lot of great networking opportunities doing so. So I'm loving Goosehead, loving being able to help my clients, shop around, save some money where we can, but really make sure that they're educated on what their policy actually holds and where their money's going.
Yeah.
And Meg is a great mentor, so I'm super excited. It's going to be a great year.
She's the best. I love chatting with Meg. So what initially, though, before you even started 5 months ago, what made you say, that might be a great opportunity for me? I think I'm interested in learning more about being a team player on Goosehead's team.
Yeah, absolutely. I just loved the whole mission of working together, and we grow and we can be great together. And I thought I could learn a lot from Meg and Kate and the whole team here. And I loved the idea of just being able to talk to people, face to face and help them out where I could. So,
what is the most satisfying? I know you say working with people face to face. When you have gone through a policy and you're able to help somebody, what's the most satisfying part of that for you?
Yeah, when you can save people money, that's really great. The other day, someone sent me their renewal and I was able to save like $1,000, and I was like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
That isn't always the case, but when you can save some money on the premium, it's always a really good feeling.
And I'm sure that made your client smile pretty big.
Yeah, he was really happy.
That's some great news. That's some great news. So Virginia, I want to talk with you now a little bit. I know you went to Clemson. How did you come to be a team player at Goosehead?
I got hired in October. And I got my insurance license, was super excited to join a team that really pulls for each other and really supports each other. Everyone wants you to win and to succeed, so that's really nice. And they really help with networking and everything to do with insurance. It's a challenge every day learning new things. It's a growing market, and it's hard, but it's really fun, and it's good to learn and grow with a group of people who want to do the same.
Yeah, and so I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Taryn. So when you're working with a client, what is the most satisfying thing for you in that process?
I think being able to educate your clients and for them to feel more comfortable. It's not always about the win, like, oh, I just sold them a policy. It's great for them to feel more comfortable maybe about a certain policy they already have and they feel better about their coverage, or they're more educated on the one that you just got them.
Yeah, well, and I think that's a great point because as Meg and I have talked so many times, she has made things so much clearer for me that I really had no idea about some of the ins and outs, deductibles, and all kinds of things, and making sure I knew where my water shutoff valve is, and all those great things. So you guys are on a great team. I'm so excited for you and can't wait to see you grow. And Meg, thank you for being here and introducing these guys to us today. We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you, Betsy. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.